you go back in time and you look at the 90s are kind of making a comeback of late, it feels like.
Sure.
But what are the things from the 90s that millennials are really missing? Redditors are spilling, and here's what they said they miss.
Okay.
Calling a friend and having that little convo with a family member who answered the phone as they hollered for your friend before they got to the phone.
That is funny. You had to, for a brief, God, these are fun things that kids will never experience. For a brief moment, you had to talk to whoever the hell answered.
Yes. You had to talk to them.
Their sibling, their mom. And that could get really awkward. Here's where it got super awkward. I don't miss it if it was you're calling a girlfriend and it was the dad that answered. That sucked.
Yeah.
Hello. You're like, damn it. Had to be him. Because if you're calling and the mom answered, it wasn't nearly as bad.
Is Sarah there?
You just have to oh my God.
Yeah. Who's this?
I got to talk to the man who you're trying to take the pants off of his daughter. This is so weird. I don't like this at all. He didn't really either, probably.
Yeah. And then you get the one I had. There was one that thought he was hilarious.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jokester dad?
Which one are you again?
Oh, that's fun.
I get you all confused.
I like that.
And then you hear her screaming, Dad!
Yeah. That's fun, though. I like it.
But then you're thinking, oh, my God.
Is he telling the truth?
How many guys?
You know he's just joking, right? No, I don't. He's screwing with my mind.
And then when I knew he was joking is when you hear him going, laughing as he goes. And I'm like, okay, I think he was joking.
You know he told all the dudes at work about it, too. Oh, yeah. That's the best part. That's so good. Okay. I like that one.
They said getting a mixtape from a friend in the mail. They said I didn't appreciate it enough back then. I would now. I never got one in the mail.
I don't think either.
Plus, I was usually the one that made them.
Yeah.
Or I made copies.
Yeah, right.
Not illegally. But because I was the one that had all the cool stuff. I remember people would go through my collection and be like, what's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? And then, within 6 months, they're like, oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I ever got one mailed. But I definitely do remember, I'm probably a little more from the CD generation. Same difference, kind of, maybe, again, girlfriend or somebody making you one or something. Or, yeah, that was cool. Never mailed one, though.
Reebok pumps.
Did they do anything? I mean, I remember them, but I don't.
They pumped up a little.
Sorta.
I never had those.
No, I didn't own a pair either, but I
don't miss that.
We all remember it. Yeah,
I remember them.
Mm-hmm.
We had a phone number you could call for the time and temperature.
Oh yes, you could. That definitely was a thing.
Same with the movies.
Oh man, the movies.
When you had to call and then you didn't quite get the exact time that you thought. Okay, was that it? And so you had to listen to the whole message repeat itself all over again and be like, okay, I think it was after,
what time
Rocky
did he say?
3.
Welcome to Movie Phone.
And you had to sit there and wait. And then be like, okay, 6, 7:45.
That was the funny thing, too. It was it was going to give the show times for every movie.
Yes.
Usually whatever you wanted to see was the 5th movie they were going to list off.
And then if you didn't quite get it at that time, you had to listen to the whole thing.
Listen to the whole message again.
Just to make sure you got it right.
Or track down a newspaper.
Yes.
That was the other option.
I don't know if I missed that. But going to the movies was different. We kind of talked about that a little bit. I think going to the movies was a little more special.
It was. It was a whole different vibe.
Because if you wanted to watch a movie, you had to go to the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you didn't, it was going to be possibly a year to 2 years before you saw it. Minimum. There wasn't 45, 60 days like now.
It wasn't streaming really quickly. You had to wait until it went to the movie store, the video store, so you could rent it.
The movie store.
Which was also a fun. You remember, Friday night? Let's get a pizza and go rent them. That was a thing, too. I missed that, actually.
Rent 2, get 1 free.
Yeah, I missed that. I missed the rent 2, get 1 free. Or like there was the cheap section. Here's the new releases, but here's the old stuff. You can rent any of those for 50 cents. Those were the best. Maybe make a whole stinking night out of just going to Blockbuster or something like that.
Now, they've kind of brought this back on some shows. One more, watching a show that you like, having a week to digest it, and then you had to be available to watch it the next one. Now, they've started pushing them at least to a week.
Yep.
But the problem I have is then I watch usually 2 or 3, and then I wait till there's another 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then I watch another.
But then you've got a month's worth of wait time. It's hard for me to remember now. The nice thing is almost all of them have a show recap, kind of give you a
That's
refresh.
why they do it.
Yeah, for sure. That was cool, though. Although it is a reason I didn't watch any dramas back in the day, you know? I'm not going to watch Lost, for instance, or stay up with West Wing or whatever, because I'm not always going to be home at Tuesday at 7. That it just isn't always going to happen. So I will say I think I prefer the post-DVR and streaming era, but there was something to that. Or like racing home in time to catch something, because there was no starting it from the beginning.
Or if you had to go to the bathroom, it was waiting till the commercial, booking it, and hoping you could get done before it started.
Hurdling the couch on the way back in.
Nothing worse than hearing the game or the show come on as you're finishing up and you're like pulling your pants up, running down the hallway.
Your friend or family member's going, "It's back on!"